Please stand for the procession of the platform party.
I call upon the college chaplain, Father Michael Wall, to read the conferring blessing.
Slucht as litter nef pól cigna hefishig. Sinead and fó a dhémar magluine, vínisha an ahar on an meter gach clown nav agus talav. Godugu sé dív as olbahas rlóra, go bhaig sibh nárt agus cumas in bhánach trín spurd. Go méid Christi bhó gríthe trí chredibh, agus go méid sibh préomhathe agus bunthe sa gorá, chlí go bhéidig sibh féin agus na naomh go léir, ad agus lehead, agus irde agus dainas a hiiscint. Go gurigh sibh ólas a gorá Christ, atá con tiiscena, agus go líonfar sibh de líonmharacht umláin dé. Glór an taobh de féidir dó I bhd níos mó dhéanamh, ná mar a díorfaimísne nó smaoinemh féin tríd an ggócht atá ag obair ioning. Glór go raibh aige an aglis agus I gríost Isa ó glún go brach na brethe. Amen.
I am pleased to call on the Provost and Deputy President of the University of Limerick, Professor Nigel Healy, to formally convene a meeting of the University for the purposes of conferring academic awards.
Mary Immaculate College, members of the Mary Immaculate College, governing authority and trustees, members of Anshola Akadul, faculty members, distinguished guests, graduates of the class of 2021. A meeting of the university is hereby convened for the purpose of conferring academic awards. Exercising the power granted to the University of Limerick by Erectus Oran, I hereby confer awards of the university on the graduates of the Faculty of Education. Students not present are hereby conferred in absentia.
I am pleased to call on the Chairperson of the Governing Authority of Mary Immaculate College, Bishop Leahy, to make an address of welcome.
Provost Deputy President of the University of Limerick, Professor Nigel Healy, Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, academic staff, other college staff members, invited guests, those watching us online, and of course, most especially, you, the graduates of 2021. It is indeed my very great honour as Chairman of An Túdaras Rialaithe of Mary Immaculate College to welcome you here to this conferring ceremony. Tá an áthas ó chríoch orm 100 míle fáilte a riamh gachéineann sa inniuh. Is beisialta an ócáid is seo. Go háirithe dómh siúd go léir atá ag buint gradam inniuh. Din mar córádas libh go léir. I'm congratulating you, graduating classes of 2021. Naturally, I want to greet your families and relations. I'm sure they'd have loved to have been here in the hall with you, but they are certainly in spirit. Certainly some of them, many of them linked, of course, by the webcam virtually. And of course, they are rightly proud of you today. It's such a big day for them as well. So I greet them. I greet also others who are linked with us in many ways. Clearly, the academic staff who have generously accompanied you to this day, as well as professional services staff, those in student support services, the student union representatives, those involved in the chaplaincy services and other college services who have worked with great dedication, perhaps behind the scenes at times, but they have worked with great dedication for you. And I'm mindful then of many other bodies, some of them represented here today, obviously then the University of Limerick, the HEA, the Department of Education, who are all part of this, as it were, village that we all inhabit as we grow and learn together. So it is graduation day, conferring day, the day the Lord has made. And I'm sure nobody here takes it for granted, because all that we've been through in this past year and a half certainly has made us take very little for granted. So today is a day to recognize the effort that you have made, and then others, of course, with you, your families at home, the staff here in the college, the effort you've all made to, as it were, unexpectedly have to come to terms with a whole new situation, one that you'd never have envisaged when you started off in your studies, changing, readjusting in ways, as I say, that really were unexpected. So I salute you because you dared as well during this time to care for one another, kept an eye out for one another in difficult times. And I recognize with admiration the spirit of collaboration that reigned so often. If I might take the image of the title of one of the works of poetry of the late Maura McEntee, the college community became something of a virtual, miraculous parish. Paróiste marúltacht fiúil. Because yes, there were discomforting challenges during your last year and a half, whatever, here in the studies. But in ways perhaps not completely recognized, but good to recognize, you have grown through all of that, despite the difficulties, with resilience, adaptability, patience. So in ways, character became formed and developed also throughout this time in ways that were new. So that too is worth celebrating today. In conclusion, I want to pay tribute to Professor Eugene Wall, the college president, the senior executive and the college's COVID-19 response group for the diligence and care, the wisdom and responsibility that they showed throughout this whole time, because they did indeed have to navigate at times very choppy waters during this time of pandemic. But again, warmest congratulations. You're very, very welcome here. It's wonderful to see you here in such great numbers. Berbua agus benacht.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Emer Ring, to present the candidates for the conferring of undergraduate and taught postgraduate awards in education.
President, the Academic Council of the University has been satisfied that the following candidates are worthy to be conferred with undergraduate and thought postgraduate awards. Therefore, I present the candidates and request you to confer the awards on them.
So we're going to start with the Certificate in Education Studies, and the award is being conferred on Luca Obraznikon in absentia. We move on to our next programme, which is the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Care and Education. And our first candidate today who's being awarded her degree is Kathleen Bergen. Here you come. Clodagh Bradley in absentia, Rebecca Broderick. Amy Burke. Sarah Canning. Megan Carrick. Chelsea Coffey. Emer Conlon in absentia, Jessica Cooley. Chloe Cosgrave. Evelyn Coyle. Roisin Coyle. Aoife Crowe. Jack Cullen in absentia, Nicole Darmody. Sinead de Rosta. Aisling Dempsey in absentia, Danielle Devery. Amy Doheny. Amy Doohan. Zara Farquhar. Sinead Farrell. Rebecca Field. Martha Fox. Siobhan Frayne. Jill Geesley. Roisin Gleeson. Tara Gleeson. Aisling Gordon. Sophie Gordon. Tara Hannafin. Lauren Hanlon. Georgia Hannon. Niamh Harrington. Patricia Horan. Alice Hutchinson. Ciara Jeffers. Siobhan Kelleher. Julie Kelly. Niamh Kent. Roberta Kieran. Amy Coyce. Ashley Lally in absentia, Bridget Lambert in absentia, Alexandra Lanziak. Well done. Katie Leader. Siobhan Leader. Shannon Lewis in absentia, Rachel Mackesy. Ellen Malone. Susan Mason. Aoife McCarthy. Cleona McCarthy. Lauren McElligott. Sinead McHugh. Tanya McNamara. Sally Malloy in absentia, Megan Monaghan. Duran Morgan. Jennifer Nolan. Orla Nyan. Jerry O'Brien. Leanne O'Brien. Saoirse O'Carroll. Nell O'Connor. Ryan O'Donnell. Evan O'Dwyer. Keelan O'Grady. Carrie O'Halloran. April O'Regan. Lola Parsons. Shauna Power. Sinead Quinn. Gabriela Rodriguez de Silva. Emily Ryan. Gul Sanjurani. Maeve Sheeran. Emma Troy. Mary Tully. Margaret Walsh. And Aoife Wheelahan in absentia. We might have a big round of applause for all our BA Early Childhood graduates today. Well done to you all. Now we move on to our next programme, which is the Bachelor of Education in Psychology. And our first graduate to the podium this afternoon is Sarah Noreen Ahern. Roisin Begley. Roisin Brady. Sarah Brosnan. Avril Mary Bryan. Niamh Buckley. Lisa Byrne. Sean Joseph Carton. Laura Denise Cleary. Clodagh Cronin. Cathal Curran. Diarmuid Dineen. Sinead Doyle. Colin Anthony English. Mairead Fallon. Caoimhe Fitzgibbon. Aidan Fulham. Ali Glennon. Niamh Keeley. Megan Lewis. Daniel Lonergan. Tiernan McKeown. Niamh O'Dowd in absentia. Eugenio O'Malley. Brian O'Neill. Ciara Mary O'Sullivan. Cillian Mihal O'Sullivan. Kate Smith. Grania Smith. Sarah Toomey. Emma Breed Vaughan. Oisin Walsh. Abigail Weller. And Lauren Rebecca Whelan. I think a big round of applause for all our B.Ed in Education and Psychology, Cógardachas, class of 2021. Now, we are delighted today to welcome our graduates from MIC Thurles. They've come all the way to Limerick to receive their parchments today. So we're going to start with the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Business Studies and Accounting. And our first graduate this afternoon is Evelyn Barry. Michael Clahasy. Louis Commons. Stephen James Coyne. Luke Daly. Chloe Andrea Dolphin. Kelly Goff in absentia. Gaeilge Granger. Maeve Grogan. Niamh Kilkenny. Well done, Niamh. Jake Christian Maher. Sophie Louise McCardle. Michaela Anastasia McDonough. Jacinta McDonald in absentia. Lauren McNally. Lauren Ann Moriarty. Cian Murphy. David Noonan. Kate Ellen O'Brien. Leanne Searson in absentia. Brian Sexton. Aoife Shea. Rachel Timlin. And Niamh Ward. So a big round of applause for our Bachelor of Arts in Education, Business Studies and Accounting. Well done to you all. Graduands. Right, we move on to the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Business Studies and Religious Studies, and our first graduand this afternoon is Grace Banville. Louise Brogan. Chloe Ann Campbell. Chantel Cawley. Brian Cowie. Roisin Fitzpatrick. Marguerite Goody. Ciara Horan. Nicole Kieran. Anthony Leahy in absentia. Jessie Jane Lewis. Ciarán McKeough. Elaine McLaughlin. Eamon Morrissey. Nicole Murphy. Idelle Shanahan. Kate Tormey. And finally, Christina Whitty. So a big round of applause, everyone. Our Bachelor of Arts in Education, Business Studies and Religious Studies from MIC Thurles. Congratulations to you all. Well done. We move on to the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Gaeilge and Business Studies, and our first candidate receiving her degree today is Emer Alone. Kieran Breen. Michael Breen. Cueva Mary Brown. Saoirse Burke in absentia. Sarah Connor. Anne Cotter. Emma Kate Devine. Elisha Mary Dorr. Cleana Patricia Ducey. Patrick Finucane. Conor Flanagan. Megan Foley. Kate Geary. Ciara Gilmore. Claire Gothery. Aileen Hennessy. Joanne Sheila McCarthy. Aidan McDonough. Clodagh McDonough. Michaela Lynn McNamara. Roisin O'Hare Doherty. Grace Margaret O'Reilly. Shine O'Sullivan. Dennis O'Sullivan. Fiona Phelan. Owen Ryan. Mary Sinnott. Eilish Traynor. And Natasha Toohey in absentia. So a big round of applause for our Bachelor of Arts in Education, Gaeilge, and Business Studies, Cogordicus to you all. Have a great day. Right, we move on to our next programme, which is the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Gaeilge and Religious Studies. And our first candidate receiving her parchment this afternoon is Mary Helen Campbell. Aoife Carew. Kate Patricia Darcy. Niamh McCabe. Emma Maloney. Claudia Morris Nolan. And Niamh Marie Strong. So a big round of applause for the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Gaeilge and Religious Studies from MIC Thurles. Well done, everyone. Now, we move on to our Professional Masters in Education Primary Teaching programme. Our first candidate, Laura Hearn, is conferred in absentia, and our first candidate from the programme to mount the podium is Fiona Ahern. No, not Fiona. Shauna Begley. Shauna, well done. We're delighted to see you. Alan Daniel Broderick. Liam Brosnan. Ciara Burke. Grania Campbell. Anya Carey. Grania Conlon. Lorna Crowe. Kieran Daly. Niamh Mary Delan. Aisling Doyle. Leanne Doyle. Emer Fahy. Caitlin Falvey in absentia. Eve Leanne Flannery in absentia. Emma Gleeson. Michael Hamilton. Clodagh Ann Hanrahan. Lauren Herbert. Rachel Hodnett. Rebecca Harahan. Jonathan Hussey. Michaela Carney. Lauren Kelly. Abby Kiley. Amy Kilkelly. Chloe Lake. Kate Lenihan. Leona Long. David Lynch. Saoirse Mannion. Sally Marin. Sorcha McCarthy. Niamh McDonough. Aideen McGinley. Kevin McGinley in absentia. Cathal Francis McHugh. Laura McMahon. Aisling McMorrow. Kelsey Murphy. Anya Ekine. Orla Negus Driscoll. Kate Nyan. Jessica O'Brien. No. Marion O'Connor. Well done, Marion. Up you come. Rachel O'Donnell. Aaron O'Halloran. Joe O'Mahony. Maria O'Shea. Sinead O'Sullivan. Jack Phelan. Mark Purcell in absentia. Chloe Ridgard. Linda Rochford in absentia. Kate Sheehan. Ciara Shortall. Anne-Marie Toomey. Roisin Walsh. Jennifer Whelan. Damon Gavin Munnelly. Big round of applause. All our post-professional Master in Education, primary teaching graduates of 2021. Long journey to get here, like so many others. Well done. Now, we move on to our next programme, which is the Graduate Certificate in Autism Studies. There's a number of candidates here in absentia, so I'll read them out and we'll see how we get on. So, Denise Ahern in absentia, Eleanor Campbell in absentia, Gemma Caparelli in absentia, Niamh Christie in absentia, Aoife Clifford in absentia, Laura Collins in absentia, Denise Conway Carmody. Welcome to the podium, Denise. Congratulations on your award. Erin Trays Cosgrove Gaffney, no, in absentia. Emma Coonahan, well done, Emma. Sinead Crowley in absentia. Caitlin Bridget Davey in absentia. Hazel Deegan in absentia. Antoinette Mary Delamere. Up you come, congratulations. Leonie Mary Desmond in absentia, Madeline Dolan in absentia, Ellen Drohan in absentia, Louise Duffy in absentia, Lillian Sarah Jurak. Well done. Murren Fitzpatrick. Helen Ford in absentia, Audrey Foy in absentia, Rachel Glazier in absentia, Katie Glynn in absentia, Niamh Griffin in absentia, Aisling Hart. Welcome to the podium, Aisling. Congratulations on your award. Brona Hogan in absentia, Darina Hogan in absentia, Michelle Cahan in absentia, Gina Lawler in absentia, Mary McCardle in absentia, Breda McElduff in absentia, Emer McNamara in absentia, Catherine McNeil. Welcome, Catherine. Congratulations. Joan Colette Mitchell in absentia, Paula Mullins Cleary. Well done. Emma Nocton. Kate O'Connor. Sinead O'Connor. Emma O'Donovan. Sarah O'Driscoll. Courtney Lee O'Keefe. Ashley O'Neill in absentia, Bernie O'Neill in absentia, Stephen James O'Sullivan in absentia, Alan Power. Aoife Purcell. Jenna Purcell. Rachel Ellen Ryan in absentia, Ciara Joan Sheehy. Congratulations. Emer Shields in absentia, Catherine Patricia Shine in absentia, Louise Elizabeth Sloan in absentia, Shirley Smith in absentia, Ciara Sweeney in absentia, Emma Tehan in absentia, Marguerite White. Congratulations, Marguerite. So a big round of applause for all our candidates from the Graduate Certificate in Autism Studies. Pogardacus live. Our next programme is the Graduate Certificate in Academic Practice. Again, we have a number of candidates in absentia, but the first graduate to mount the podium this afternoon is Katrina Brannock. Congratulations, Katrina. Pogardacus. May Burke Hayes. Well done, May. Anne Dolan in absentia, Ursula Duffy in absentia, Eamon Declan Fitzgibbon in absentia, Niamh Higgins in absentia, Aoife Maurice McLaughlin. Well done, Aoife. Mairead Niamh Rian in absentia, Deirdre Ní Chróneen in absentia, Roisin Niconica in absentia, Joan Mary O'Sullivan. Congratulations, Joan. Orla Mary Slattery. Well done, Orla. It's a big round of applause for all our Graduate Certificate in Academic Practice. Well done. Now, we're moving on. We're sticking with graduate programmes, and our next programme is our Graduate Certificate in Middle Leadership and Mentoring in Primary and Post-Primary Settings. Again, we have a number of candidates here who are in absentia, but I'll start. So it's Jessica Rose Barry in absentia, Katie Campbell in absentia, Carmel Casey in absentia, Sinead Bernadette Crone in absentia, Breed Marie DeVille in absentia, Padraig De Bruyne in absentia, Sandra Ellen Dunn in absentia, Orla Hannon in absentia, Holly Victoria Hickey. Congratulations, Holly. Leodon Moya Kelly in absentia, Grace Mary Kennedy. Congratulations, Grace. Katie Mary Kennedy in absentia, Deirdre McKenna in absentia, Nessa Ann McLaughlin in absentia, Stephanie Marie Milan in absentia, Eva Marie O'Brien. Congratulations, Eva. Leila Susan O'Brien in absentia, Suzanne Mary O'Connor in absentia, Teresa O'Gorman in absentia, Sinead O'Mahony. Congratulations, Sinead. And finally, Maurice Robinson in absentia. Well done to you all. So our next programme is Diploma Irchéime San Idachas Lán Gaeilge agus Gaeltachta, and we have one graduate today, which is Hilary Claire O'Connor in absentia. Our next programme is the Graduate Diploma in Adult and Further Education, and our first graduand this afternoon is Orla Cunningham. No. Oh, our Graduate Diploma in Adult and Further Education. Lorraine Una Diggins, great. So we'll call Orla Cunningham in absentia, and we have a number of other candidates in absentia. Helen Duggan in absentia, Marie Edmonds in absentia, Eddie Enright in absentia, Emma Flynn in absentia, Rachel Fogarty in absentia, Elaine Griffin in absentia, Tony Griffin in absentia, Linda Hussey in absentia, Sabrina Kyo O'Gorman. Congratulations, Sabrina. Anne Kirby Hughes in absentia, Sarah Mary Moore in absentia, Anne Moran in absentia, Clora Mulligan. Congratulations, Clora. Constance Murphy in absentia, Lisa Nolan. Congratulations, Lisa. Caroline O'Callaghan, in absentia, Tig O'Callaghan. Well done, Tig. Anna O'Connor, in absentia, Patrick O'Connor, in absentia, Grace Sarah Vaughan. In absentia, Aisling Walsh. Well done, Aisling. And finally, Vincent Leahy. Well done to everyone on the Graduate Diploma in Adult and Further Education. Finally, we have one award, a Graduate Diploma in Educational and Child Psychology Studies, and it's conferred on Orleen O'Brien, in absentia. Now, we move on to the Graduate Diploma in Educational Leadership and Management, and we have two candidates being conferred in absentia, Ruth Boland, in absentia, and Margaret Mary Clancy, in absentia. Great, thank you. Our next programme is the Graduate Diploma in Leadership of Wellbeing in Education. And we have three candidates, Sarah Ann McClafferty, in absentia, Deirdre McPartland, in absentia, Gavin O'Brien, in absentia. Our next programme is the Graduate Diploma in Special Education, and our first candidate is Anya Ahern. Congratulations, Anya. Aileen Theresa Brennan. Mark Terence Casey. Ruth Collins, in absentia, Karen Costigan, in absentia, Claire Coughlin, in absentia, Miriam Dalton. Congratulations, Miriam. Lisa Marie Dillon. Alice Joan Dowling. Susan Dwyer. Catherine Fahy. Caroline Louise Foran. Fiona Green. Brendan Francis Guiney, in absentia, Siobhan Hackett, in absentia, Evelyn Hartigan. Congratulations, Evelyn. Marie Karina Hogan. Shifra Hogan. Tamara Mary Hogan. Christina Johnson, in absentia, Colette Kelleher. Jacqueline Kelly. Maria Kelly. Daniela Lorden, in absentia, Marie Lonergan. Michelle McMahon. Sharon Helena Moore, in absentia, Karina Mullally, in absentia, Aileen Nestor. Congratulations, Aileen. Maura Niviacon. Shona Nichimone, in absentia, Claire O'Brien. Paul Michael O'Callaghan, in absentia, Annette O'Donovan. Tig O'Donovan, in absentia, Kay O'Dwyer. Grania O'Loughlin. Aisling Catherine O'Neill. Peter Michael O'Rourke in absentia, Katrina Phelan. Kieran Power in absentia, Anne-Marie Pertle in absentia, Lorraine Quinlan in absentia, Christine Rabbit. Timothy Ryan in absentia, Elizabeth Sheeran in absentia, Lisa Simcox in absentia, Karen Ward in absentia, Lisa Waters. And now we move on to the Masters of Arts in Education Studies. We have one candidate, Stephen Flanagan, who's being conferred in absentia. Now we move on to the Master of Arts in STEM Education. STEM, of course, is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. And our first candidate this afternoon is Emer Casey. Congratulations, Emer, well done. Ugus Danny Levitz. Mairead Shauna Fitzmaurice. Orla Keane. Ciara Ryan. Leanne Mary White. Our next programme is the Master of Education programme, and our first candidate this afternoon is Maria Aguilar Martinez. Congratulations. Katie Byrne. Jin Min Cho. Abelardo Cisneros Ramirez in absentia, Karen de la Rosa Perez. Emily Louise Guilfoyle. Yvonne Hodkins in absentia, Ciara Judge. Well done, Ciara. Derval Kearns. Berenice Eren Lanos Iala. Brian Martinez Rodriguez in absentia, Ana Carolina Murrieta Salazar. Congratulations. Michelle O'Brien. Maura Katrina O'Dea. Jane O'Donovan. Amy Elizabeth Quirk. Cynthia Berenice Regino Martinez. Nadia Paola Trujillo Rodriguez in absentia, Brenda Lizette Villarreal Cordova. Congratulations. So I think a big round of applause for all our Masters of Education candidates today. Cógardicas. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Adult and Further Education, and we have Brian Connolly. Now, our next programme is the Master of Education in Educational Leadership and Management, and the first candidate today is Avril Cross. Congratulations, Avril. Colm Hayes. Kieran Killeen. Rita Margaret Moriarty. Anne-Marie O'Sullivan. Sharon Teresa Ryan. John Joseph Skinner. Adele Philomena Vaughan. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Leadership and Wellbeing, in Leadership of Wellbeing in Education, and our first graduate to the podium today is Aoife Maria Finnegan. Amy Keaveney. Jennifer Kelly, in absentia, Sinead Valerie Kilkenny. Patricia McAllister. Niall Nicholas. And Kate Scott. Well done, Kate. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Literacy Studies. Our first candidate has been conferred in absentia, and that's Shane Collins. Our next candidate is Louise Finneran. Hannah Lewis. Sarah O'Farrell. Ellen O'Flynn. And Chloe Waldron. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Mentoring and Leadership in Schools International. All of the candidates are being conferred in absentia, but I am going to call the names. So, Felipe Forte del Ajaro, Carolina Gomez de Oliveira Vancatsolos, Caroline Pereira, Antonia Rodriguez Barros, and Mariangela Viola. Big round of applause for our international students completing their Masters. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Middle Leadership and Mentoring in Primary and Post-Primary Settings. And our first candidate to the podium this afternoon is Claire Casey. Nancy O'Connor, in absentia, Roisin Helen O'Leary. Eileen O'Shea. And Christine Sheehan, in absentia. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Professional Studies in Education, and today we have Anne Tracy being conferred. Our next programme is the Master of Education in Special Education. Our first candidate is confirmed in absentia, that's Marcella Carolyn, and we have Joanna Frances Craig, also in absentia. Our first candidate to the podium is Deirdre Marie Darren. Congratulations, Deirdre. Nicola Ann Greensmith. Rory Kiff. Sarah Lamb. Sarah Lucy. Alison Moran. Sinead Morgan. And finally, last but certainly not least, Davina Noreen Walsh. Right, our next programme is Máisteach Sanidachas Lán Gaeilge agus Gaeltachta. And our first candidate to the podium this afternoon is Teresa Mora Brennan. Aisling de Fuitling. Orla Fields. Fiona Hanlon. Cian McGillivreeda. Garud McSivna. Mairead Ní Ceallaigh. Coit Sorcha Ní Costalva. Cliana Ní Gaeilge. Coileen Ní Gunnacha. Sinead Marie Ní Húlacháin. Katrina Ní Luasa. Lisa Maria Neeling. Brenda Ní Bhfuil Emma Ní Bhfuil Steige. Nasa Mora Ní Bhorchada. Ciara Mora Ní Hay. Cuiva Ní Hifna. Helena Mary Nicanoli. Mora Trasa Ní Gunnacha. Kate Ann O'Connor. Siobhan O'Driscoll. Michelle Ihivna. And finally, Annette Varaku. I think all our graduates today on our graduate programme deserve a massive round of applause. Well done to all of you. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy every minute of it. I now have the great pleasure in introducing our special awards. So we have a number of special awards, starting with our college gold medals. So the first gold medal we're presenting this afternoon is for the Bachelor of Education in Education and Psychology programme. The medal is presented by the President of Mary Immaculate College, Professor Eugene Wall, and it is awarded to the graduate who achieved first place on this programme. And the 2021 winner of the gold medal on the Bachelor of Education in Education and Psychology programme is Cillian O'Sullivan. Well done, Cillian. Cógartachas. Our next gold medal is for the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Care and Education programme. This medal is presented again by the President of Mary Immaculate College, Professor Eugene Wall, and it's awarded to the graduate who's achieved first place on the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Care and Education programme. And this year's winner of the gold medal is Lola Parsons. Congratulations, Lola. Our next gold medal is presented for the Bachelor of Arts in Education programmes in Post-Primary Teacher Education. Again, the medal is presented by the President, and it's awarded to the graduate who achieved first place on the Bachelor of Arts in Education programmes. And this year's winner is Idel Shanahan. Idel is a student in the Bachelor of Arts Education, Business Studies and Religious Studies. Well done, Idel. Our next gold medal is presented for the Professional Masters of Education Primary Teaching programme. Again, the medal is presented by the President, and it's awarded to the graduate who's achieved first place on our PME programme. And this year, the winner of the College Gold Medal for the PME is Orla Need-Driscoll. Congratulations, Orla. Our next prize is the Carlisle and Blake Prize. This prize is presented by Mr. Michael Baker, Senior Inspector of the Department of Education. It is awarded to the graduate with the highest cumulative QPV as calculated on the student's performance in core education modules, including Professional Placement 3. The prize is shared between the Bachelor of Education and the Bachelor of Education and Psychology programmes, and this year's winner is Killian O'Sullivan. Congratulations, Killian. Our next prize is the Bonvir Foster Prize. This medal is presented by Mr. Joe McKeown, President of the Irish National Teachers Organisation, the INTO. You're going to laugh at this. The medal is awarded to the graduate who achieved first place in Professional Placement 3 and Curriculum Educational modules. Separate awards are in place for the Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Education in Psychology programme. And the winner for the Bachelor of Education and Psychology programme, surprise, surprise, is Killian O'Sullivan. Our next prize is the St. Bonaventure Trust Prize. This prize is presented by Bishop Leahy. The prize is awarded to the graduate who achieved first place in Theology and Religious Studies on the Bachelor of Arts Education programmes. And we have another double winner here because the winner of this award is Idel Shanahan. Our next award is the Certificate in Religious Education Programmes medals. These gold medals are again presented by Bishop Leahy, and the medals are awarded to the graduates who achieve first place on the Certificate in Religious Education Programmes and on our initial teacher education programmes. We have two winners this afternoon. One is Cillian O'Sullivan and the other is Shauna Begley. Cillian has to share the loot this time. Well done, Shauna. Congratulations. Our next award is the ASTI medal. This medal is presented by the President of the ASTI, Mr. Eamon Dennehy. The medal is awarded to the graduate who excels in education and school placement on the Bachelor of Arts in Education programmes. And this year's winner, we have another multiple winner, it's Adele Shanahan. Well done, Adele. Our next award is the TUI medal. This medal is presented by Mr. Martin Majorum, President of the Teachers Union of Ireland. This medal is awarded in memory of the late Bernie Ruane, former President of the Teachers Union of Ireland, and it's awarded for academic excellence in the education portfolio. And once again, looping around the podium is Adele Shanahan. I now call upon Professor Nigel Healy, Provost and Deputy President of the University of Limerick, to make his address.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to begin by thanking Professor Eugene Wall and all the staff at Mary Immaculate College for the very warm welcome here today. And I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Chair of the Governing Authority of Mary Immaculate College, Bishop Leahy, as well as our distinguished guests, academic staff, friends and family. Most importantly, I'd like to congratulate today's graduates, as well as your parents, families and friends. It's been a remarkable year to graduate, and it's really been my privilege to take part in these celebrations. This is the fourth of the graduation events, and the last two have been the largest. They've been a really kind of moving experience for me, because I suppose, like many of you here today, this is the first time that I've been in an auditorium with students since March 2020. And it's been fantastic to kind of be with you, to share these 2 days with you, and to get a sense of really the fact that we're now starting to return to normal. I want to pay particular tribute to you, our graduates this year. You've reached this really important milestone in your careers against the backdrop of an extraordinary 18-month period. I think the last year and a half has tested the resolve and the character of each one of us. Back in March 2020, the last time we were all together in a venue like this, as the global pandemic closed in, it shut everything around us. We had to retreat into social spaces. We had to restructure, re-engineer how we lived, how we worked, how we learned. And finally, we are now at a point when we can start to rebuild. And it's really appropriate that we start this rebuilding process on the day that you graduate. Graduation is the highlight of an academic calendar. It's a joyous and happy occasion where we celebrate the success of our graduates. Today is particularly poignant because of what you've been through and of what this day represents in terms of moving forward. None of you ever get to graduation without a great deal of hard work. Studying for a degree, a diploma, a certificate, a master's takes commitment and self-sacrifice. It takes long hours of lectures, study and preparation. But of course, during this COVID pandemic and the associated lockdowns, most of this study was taken alone in bedrooms and kitchens around the city and around the region. At the lunchtime today, Professor Wall and some others of us, we were just discussing the fact that not only has this lockdown been really difficult for all of us, it's been differentially difficult for some more than others. So depending on your personal circumstances at home, for some people it has been a real trial. You know, if they've had to share study space with siblings or with others, if they've had to share bedrooms and so on. We know how difficult it's been for many of our students. So we're really, really kind of appreciative of everything you did to get to this day today, and we celebrate with you. Thankfully now we're moving into a brighter future, thanks to the effective efforts through public health, through personal responsibility, and through the collective support that we drew from our communities. And we're looking forward to an exciting time ahead. I think the excitement today of your graduation is more broadly shared amongst the people and amongst the region around us. As the country gathers itself and recalibrates for the years ahead, so too will our city Limerick, because we are known as a city of education. We're known for the positive contributions of our students. And I think the city is on an upward trajectory and will quickly be returning to the ambitious plans that are ready to unfold and reshape the fabric of Limerick. Here in the city and in the county, our education system is so much more inclusive and enlightened than it was once in the past. And we welcome the graduating teachers here today and thank you for bringing your skills, your creativity, your commitment into our classrooms, assuring students of all ages and abilities a professional and progressive learning experience. If COVID has taught us anything, it's the importance of community. We are all one community and we must continue to support each other. And we do this with the confidence of knowing that you emerge today, award in hand, filled with the ability and the critical thinking to challenge business as usual and equipped with the skills to make a positive difference, not just in your lives, but in the lives of your families and of your communities. Together, Mary Immaculate College and the University of Limerick have always placed educational access at the heart of our mission. It is our role to ensure that anyone with a passion to learn should be enabled to do so. As a society, we cannot squander valuable human capital because we fail to remove basic obstacles to learning. And we will continue to make education accessible to everyone. As today's graduates, you've put yourself at the heart of this most valuable human endeavour to empower others to help themselves. I'd like to give my warm thanks to the teaching staff and the professional services staff at Mary Immaculate College who've worked with such passion and commitment to educate you, the students. But to you, our graduates, this is your day. You should enjoy every moment. You know, on a personal note, I said to the education students this morning, I went to university probably like you did at the age of 18, and I'm still here. I'm still here because I believe in the power of education to transform life chances. I'm proud to say that I come from a family of teachers. My father was a university lecturer, my mother was a teacher, my uncle and aunt were both teachers, my son is a teacher, my ex-wife is a teacher. I'm not sure if she still counts, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, whenever anybody says, what are you? I always say, first and foremost, I'm a teacher, and I'm here in this role because I believe in the power of education to transform the opportunities and life chances of people. So I'm really proud that you've chosen to join this really important profession. and I urge you to go out and make a difference. But for today, enjoy yourselves. This is your day. You've worked hard for it. Make the most of it. God bless you.
I am pleased to call on Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, to make his conferring address.
Chairperson of An Tudras Rila, Bishop Leahy, Provost, Deputy President of the University, Professor Nigel Healy, academic members of the Faculty of Education, professional support staff of the College, President and Vice President of the Mary Immaculate College Students' Union, Mr. Eamon Dennehy, President of ASTI, Mr. Martin Marjoram, I think I pronounced Marjoram, I'm getting that correct, yeah, President of the TUI, Mr. Joe McKeown, who's President of the INTO, Mr. Michael Baker, who's a Senior Inspector of the Department of Education and is a double graduate of this college, in fact, of two of the programs that were conferred here today. To those who are watching online, and of course, most importantly, the parents, family, friends, and the graduates of 2021 who have graduated from 29 programs this afternoon. We had 2 programs this morning, so in total we have 31 programs from the Faculty of Education. Farum fair Queen Fáilte Gaeilge, go dtí Searmanas Bronta an Léon U. Is mór agam bhór gólúdar an lá speisialta d'argwyd mac léin. Tres lim an eictí le gaci le céimi am run for pár orthú an U, a cumaile sin tá cogardagus ó crí le Janú lena muinter siúd, agus le gachtaine a haci lenar géimethe agus iad ar bhóthar an léin an seo I goláiste ar a gan small. Good afternoon, everyone, and a heartfelt, warm welcome to this, our final graduation ceremony. You know, it was really lovely walking down to the venue to witness the level of excitement and joy amongst the graduates. Oh, how we've missed this type of interaction over the last 18 months. This time last year, we were in the grips of a second lockdown, and instead of your expected return to college, you were obliged, as other speakers have said, to continue your studies online. Our hopes for an in-person conferring ceremony last year were dashed because the official COVID-19 restrictions meant that we were prevented from hosting any social gatherings. And instead, from a near-deserted college, an alternative ceremony of recognition took place for the class of 2020, whereby all 2020 graduates were conferred in absentia with their academic awards. Now, I don't mind sharing with you that we were seriously apprehensive that we would be compelled to do the same again this year. And in fact, I have to be honest with you, that was our original plan. But thanks to improving health conditions and our collective determination to do our utmost to host these in-person ceremonies, we're delighted to welcome you all here today so that we can celebrate your accomplishments, even if it's in the more modest format and it's less than what we would have ideally desired. Although there have been some false dawns along the way, the removal of further restrictions, just as it so happens today, and yesterday's events weren't covered by that, the removal of these further restrictions represents another step towards a full return to a more normal form of living and working. Albeit, I think you'll know, with some recent reminders that there's still some way to travel, and we must all continue to join in the common effort to maintain our guard against this dreadful disease. But not only is today another milestone for our society, it's a truly significant day in your lives as you embark on the next chapter in your lives. I want to extend my warmest welcome and congratulations to you, the class of 2021, for arriving at this most important milestone in your lives. Your accomplishments, as other speakers have said, are all the more creditable because they were achieved under the most extraordinary conditions and in the face of persistent uncertainty. All at MIC share your pride today, and we delight in your presence. You, the class of 2021, were asked to do something that was never asked of any preceding graduating classes. You were asked to sacrifice your final year of study on campus. You were, as we were, you were asked to step away from MIC to help keep everyone safe. You were asked to stay away from your friends and your support network to help keep the infections level low. And through your adaptability, through your resilience and your resourcefulness, you have achieved your goal of qualifying today, and all of us at MIC share your pride. We're delighted that we're having an in-person ceremony and that it offers you an opportunity, which I've just spoken about, to reconnect with each other and to share in that celebratory atmosphere. Your families and friends, hopefully, are watching online, proudly basking in your achievement. And from experience, I can appreciate, as a father, I can appreciate how much it would have meant for you to have them here today. And had it been at all possible, we would have eagerly grasped the opportunity. And I want to say to you that we share your disappointment that this hasn't been possible. I know that many of you will have planned celebratory events to mark this occasion, and rightly so, because watershed experiences such as these are to be savoured and cherished in memory as defining emotional moments during life's journey. The spectacle, the pomp, and the regalia of the graduation ceremony, which are all rooted in long tradition, are impressive signifiers of the importance of what's happening to you, to our graduates, to your family, and indeed for the college itself. Those precious and intense 10 to 15 seconds on stage, I know it might seem a lot more than that, but if you count it, that's what it actually is, because that's all it takes. They're your crowning reward for your commitment and your endeavour. And today, we publicly validate and celebrate your achievements. You should feel deservedly proud, and we in your alma mater share enthusiastically in that pride. And as previous speakers have observed, the pathway to graduation is rarely a solitary one. Behind every graduate, there are always other people to be found. Dedicated mothers, fathers, grandparents, spouses or partners, children, relatives or friends who've been part of that journey that culminates in this ceremony. And on behalf of Mary Immaculate College and its graduates, let me express to those absent people who are watching online, let me express our gratitude to them for their support, for their strength and for their encouragement down through the years that have led to this day, and for the immense difference that those qualities have made to those who have graduated. I also know that these people are justifiably proud today, and I say thank you to them. I invite our graduates to join me in an expression of gratitude to these wonderful people. And I know from our previous ceremonies that many of you will be rejoining them in a short while outside. Today marks another step in our gradual emergence from the pandemic and from its profoundly disruptive effects. As a psychologist, I'm continually intrigued by the way our memories operate. Fading memories and amnesia help to protect us from the anguish of painful recollections. Television programmes such as Frontline Choir, which is currently running on RT1. I'm getting in a plug for the programme here now because my sister-in-law is actually one of the people in that programme. They serve as graphic reminders of the heartbreak, the loneliness, the sacrifice, and the heroism of our pandemic odyssey. This pandemic brought with it tragedy for some and was a scourge for us all. Its unequal impact scarring some sectors of the population more deeply than others, and as the Provost has said, differentially affecting countries around the globe. Many people coped, some people struggled, and some people suffered terribly. And yet, I'm reminded of the quote that's usually misattributed to Ernest Hemingway, which says, "The rain will stop, the night will end, the hurt will fade, Hope is never so lost that it can't be found. So this is the time for hope. As the process of reconstruction of our lives and our society continues apace, it's inevitable and fitting that we should reflect upon what the future holds. There's an understandable yearning on the part of many people to slip back into familiar ways. But I have to say that that's not realistic, because so much has changed irrevocably, and we're presented with a rare opportunity now to capitalise on the learnings of the last 18 months and, to misquote the well-known slogan, to build forward better. For many of us as a society and as educators, we're confronted with a myriad of challenges, some of which are new and some of which have just simply assumed a greater urgency and intensity over the last year and a half. And to be honest, there are some insidious changes that should not and cannot be ignored. Some of you are well familiar with these challenges and are well documented. And I think some of the ones that are of pressing concern are the global issue of ensuring environmental and economic sustainability, the need to improve our healthcare systems, tackling social injustice and equality in an increasingly diverse society, and dealing with technological advancement and its impact on our working and social lives. And the education system has really been impacted very much by that of the last year. I was graphically reminded of this during the week when I actually got two pieces of social media. Well, the first was my 7-year-old granddaughter contacted me on a video call on WhatsApp, and she said that she would like to interview me to bring the video interview into school, and she had a series of questions that she wanted to ask me about, and those questions were about what it was like to go to school about 100 years ago. So she recorded that and brought it into school, and this was followed by a video, a little video that I received yesterday, which came from my 5-year-old granddaughter, and what it was a recording of class activities in which the children in the class discussed a range of things amongst themselves. And I was told to go to 28 minutes where I would see my granddaughter Emily. So, as I said to you, the classroom has been transformed. There is no going back. And that's something I think that is really going to impact upon all your professional lives in the years ahead. So for us as educators, I think it's fair to say that the pandemic has shed a light on a multiplicity of issues. On the positive side, I list two at the outset. First of all, in relation to early childhood education, it has shed a beacon on the importance and the indispensability of high-quality early childhood and preschool provision, and I think that's absolutely one dividend from this. Secondly, it's underscored the importance of teachers and early childhood educators in addressing not only the academic needs of pupils, but also more holistically their social and emotional well-being. Although some pupils did in fact thrive during the periods of lockdown, a significant minority endured high levels of stress and experienced serious issues with mental well-being. For some children, the closure of schools or the confinement of schooling to online teaching starved them of the vital supports which schools typically provide, but often go unrecognised. Early on in the pandemic, digital provision was highlighted as a key factor in ensuring the continuity of children's learning, but this was often jeopardised by the digital divide, and more especially by the differential resources in homes to assist children with their learning. Research in some countries reveals that there's a substantial achievement deficit that has accumulated in children's learning as a result of the pandemic. But it has to be acknowledged, some families were better resourced to counteract this, and the effects of social equality have been keenly felt in education over the last 18 and 19 months. Here's the political bit. Over the past decades, Irish schools have been spared the sort of political tampering that has been a marked feature of what has happened in some other countries. The consultative processes through which the curriculum is developed in Ireland and the relative lack of political interference in that process has led us as a country to underappreciate how important this is and how it contrasts with what's taking place in many other countries. Governments in totalitarian states realise fully the strategic importance of shaping young minds and of controlling the means of doing that. And in many cases, they're not prepared to leave that to teachers. In some cases, this involves heavy censorship of the media. In other cases, it involves tight political control over what is taught in schools and exactly how it's taught. To take an example, the current political polarisation in some parts of the United States over school governance and curriculum control, especially in the areas of social studies, for what you might read history in this case, and science, is playing out in rancorous exchanges and a media frenzy. If you take a look at American media, CNN, NBC and Fox News, you'll see this every night of the week. Mask-wearing mandates, vaccination requirements and critical race theory are flashpoints in the weaponisation of schooling. And because we've not had the same set of experiences in Ireland, it's easy to underestimate how schools can become embroiled in political divisiveness. As educators, you have a key role to play in inculcating the values and ideals that are necessary for us to continue to live in a democratic society. As Barzilai and Chin point out, societies throughout the world face a serious threat from the increasing prevalence and influence of misinformation and disinformation. We've witnessed how established scientific knowledge and professional expertise are often casually dismissed in favour of unsubstantiated opinion and alternative facts. In this kind of post-truth world, it's vital that our young people learn to value truth over falsehood and deceit, and that they develop the critical abilities to distinguish reason from unreason, from propaganda and conspiracy theories. The post-truth phenomenon has been facilitated by social media and by partisan media outlets and by those unscrupulously seeking to gain political advantage. In democratic societies, schools can be a bulwark against populism and provide a measure of inoculation against demagoguery. This they can do by promoting civic values, by developing critical thinking, and by enhancing scientific and media literacy. The pernicious effects of social media platforms in disseminating misinformation and in stoking political tensions has received much attention in recent years. But their harmful impact on the psychological well-being of young people needs to be tackled. I don't wish to sound like a Luddite, but I recognise that there are many positive aspects of social media, but its destructive capacity to unleash some of the nastiest and vilest forces in our nature is bewildering. It's a blight on contemporary social interaction and, most regrettably, of political and cultural discourse, which has diminished at best and thoroughly debased in the world, debased in the worst cases. Sadly, modern societies seem powerless and incapable of taming its destructiveness, cowed by the legitimate fear of curtailing free speech. I trust that the knowledge, skills and dispositions that you've acquired during your time here will serve you in good stead as professional educators in the years ahead. The pandemic has radically unsettled many of our taken-for-granted assumptions about how the world works and how schools should operate. It has unlocked new possibilities and established new priorities, making it an exciting time to be embarking upon a career as an educator. My earnest wish for you is that the personal qualities and characteristics that you've developed will be key assets in enabling you to flourish both professionally and personally. Before concluding, I wish on your behalf to thank the Mary Immaculate College staff members from the faculty, the academic faculties and the professional support departments who've worked with you over these past years to help you arrive at this happy day. Their dedication and expertise has helped transform you into the skilled, aware individuals that you are today. So please join me in acknowledging their professionalism and commitment. I'd also like to particularly thank those who worked tirelessly behind the scenes. This will have been invisible, this work, and the Vice President will refer to this in a few moments. But there were people here working after 11 o'clock last night to make sure that this event could go ahead today. So I would like, on your behalf, to thank those individuals as well. I want to thank the University of Limerick, which has ratified your degrees and deemed your standard of achievement suitable for admission to the ranks of its graduates. I want especially to thank the President of the University, Professor Kirsten May, and the Provost and Deputy President, Professor Healy, for his presence with us today at this conferring ceremony. And for their contribution to today's ceremony, I want to thank in particular the Mace Bearer of the University of Limerick, John O'Neill, and Carrie O'Donnell, our sign language interpreter. And for now, as this graduation ceremony draws to a close, let me, on behalf of your alma mater, wish you all the best for your lives and careers today and in the future.
Before we stand for the national anthem, I'd just like to say a few quick thank yous because obviously there was an enormous amount of work went into this ceremony. I'd particularly like to mention the staff in the President's Office, the faculty offices, buildings and estates, ICT, strategic communications and marketing, student academic administration, the Research and Graduate School and Mary Immaculate College Students' Union, who are big partners of ours in putting on any event like this. I'd also think it would be appropriate to acknowledge all the work of the staff of the Faculty of Education and the Faculty of Arts as well, both in Limerick and in Thurles, who played such a big role in getting you all over the line today. So, bula boss for them. My voice is running out. 2 days of graduations, I think I'm done. So I hope you all have a fantastic evening. And we'll stand now for the national anthem.